Hello everyone, welcome to another edition that is the Crap Fest, also known as my video blog. Right, well firstly I will start off by saying that I'm very tired today because of yesterday. For those of you that don't follow my Tumblr, or that do and just didn't pay any attention to it yesterday, I was in Leeds for the Never Say Die tour, which was headlined by Suicide Silence, but also featured the awesomeness that is Emure, who were definitely the band of the night for me. These Nuts, who were fantastic. Like, they never failed to disappoint me live, I've never been a huge fan, but every time I see them live, I seem to go through a little phase of listening to them a lot more often. And who else was on that bill? The Word Alive, who were decent, and the Human Abstract, who, despite vocal problems, were also very good. As Blood Runs Black, who were amazing, as always. Although it was the first time I'd seen them with the new vocalist, it's the first time I've seen them for a while. And Vanna opened as well. I'm not a huge Vanna fan, but they're always good fun live. So I'm tired because of that. I didn't really sleep. I got very, very drunk. I didn't eat very much, and I'm suffering from what me and my friends have dubbed a bang-over. Instead of a hangover, it's a bang-over, because you've been banging your head so much that your neck just absolutely came. Like, my neck today is absolutely awful. Shows how out of practice I am really with the whole head banging thing, even though I spent most of the summer doing that. I didn't get any input from my Tumblr followers for this video, again, which I'm going to guess is down to a number of reasons. Firstly, because they just don't care enough. Secondly, because I'm quite an open person anyway, so even if, I tend to be very open about my feelings and opinions on things. So I think they know me pretty well by now, and I answer everything that I get on there anyway. So the people that would take an interest in my personal life already know the stuff that they could ask me anyway. So I guess there's no real need for me to talk about it on film. So that's fine. And then the rest of them just don't care. It would be nice to have a bit more interaction from my followers on there, since that's the only place I really advertise it. I could advertise it on Facebook and I'd probably get a lot of input, but I don't want my Facebook world, my Tumblr world, and this video blog to collide. I'm happy for Tumblr and this blog to collide, but I don't want Facebook involved. Too many people I know in real life could get involved, and everything I post on Facebook ends up back to my father anyway, because of the family members I have on there. I don't want the personal things I talk about on there to end up on there either, or even my father to know about my personal things. So what I'm going to talk about now is a little bit more about yesterday. After the gig, after Emure's set anyway, I went to the bar and I bumped into Frankie, who is the vocalist from Emure, and I spent the next sort of 20 minutes with him, just chatting and having a drink with him, and we watched some of Suicide Silence set together, which was nice. I also met the vocalist from As Blood Runs Black at the bar, and he is a midget. I know midget's not politically correct, and I don't think he's even technically a midget, but he was just really short. But the girl he was with was stunning. She was really beautiful, so I don't know if that's one he met at the gig, or if that was his girlfriend from back home, or just a groupie, or what, I don't know. But anyway, So yes, that was kind of cool. And I also bumped. Well, I say bumped into. I saw the vocalist from a UK band called Silent Screams in the toilet, which was a little surreal. I didn't expect to come out of the cubicle and see the vocalist from Silent Screams stood there. I'm assuming he was just attending the gig as a punter because Silent Screams weren't on the bill. So anyway. But everything was going against me yesterday. I had a bit of a diabetic issue in the morning, which made me run very late. I was several hours behind schedule, so I ended up paying an absolute fortune in extra train costs, and as a result, also didn't really have much spare time. I didn't bother to make the time either to eat, so I didn't eat until like gone midnight yesterday. That's the first time I ate all day, but I'd been drinking pretty much. I arrived at the train station, and it was a case of grab a sandwich to eat on the train, or grab some beer to drink on the train. And stupidly, and probably immaturely, I grabbed the beer. I kind of started from there, and I ended up really, really, really very drunk. But I still remembered everything, and I remained in control for the most part. So so I can't really complain. Like if I'd have been so wasted I blacked out, or I'd been violently ill and had to go into hospital, then yeah, fair enough, it would have been a waste of time. It wasn't. It was a good kind of drunk. Although I did send an embarrassing text message. But whatever, I don't really care. And everything else seemed to be going against me. So like at every turn, something seemed to be going wrong, health-wise especially, and also I'd been really excited for this coming weekend because I had sort of plans made, and then those plans got cancelled because of something out of my control, and somebody let me down. Again, if their story for why they sort of again letting me down makes it's really quite a selfish thing to say. They weren't really letting me down, but it feels like they let me down. But it's someone who I'm kind of used to that being the case now. So not really a lot I can do about that. But that could have very easily ruined the day for me because it really bummed me out. But I didn't let it. It's kind of bummed me out today. Well, I certainly didn't let it bum me out yesterday. It also means my weekend's going to be very different. It means the things I had planned for the weekend have changed, which is very annoying because I was looking forward to this weekend. So I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend instead now. I missed a gym day today because I was too achy and tired to go to the gym, so I'm going to have to go tomorrow, which completely changes my gym schedule. So there we go. Kind of made a new friend on Tumblr. She seems cool. We won't go into too much detail because I don't know how much she would want me to mention her in a video. I'm not going to tell you a URL or even her real name, but she seems cool. I'll tell you that she's getting a breast reduction, and apparently she's getting it done on the NHS, and she's getting quite a lot of stick for it, which I think is unfair. Because from what she said, it seems to have been causing her genuine health problems, both physically and emotionally and mentally. So they provide replacement breasts and things like that for people who've had accidents and breast cancer and whatever. I know it's an entirely different kettle of fish, but if someone is physically traumatized by the size of their breasts naturally, both physically and mentally, then I don't see why it shouldn't be done on the NHS. So yeah, she seems cool. She's sort of new friends. So I like making friends on Tumblr because I don't know, it's just more people in my life that I can talk to. A lot of the time, I wish I could hang out with these people in real life because I feel like I get on better with them than I do like the friends I do have in real life. Although again, I'm not naive. I know that could be just as much to do with the fact that I don't know them in real life. Perhaps if I did know them in real life, they would annoy me just as much as the people I do know in real life do. So yeah, that's. I did get a bit of. I had a new follower the other day who I haven't really spoken to. She messaged me when she started following me because I reblogged a photo of her, and she thanked me for reblogging it, and I said that it was okay. Then I got like an anonymous message today implying that I called her a prostitute, or at least making out like I called her a prostitute, which really puzzled me because, like I said, I'd only spoken to her once, and that was a reply to her thanking me for reblogging the photo. And again, I think I reblogged a photo of her with a message underneath, a comment underneath that said that I hope she was legal, because I feel really weird. Like, if I reblog a photo of a girl, it turns out she's underage, that makes me feel really weird. As if, a grown man shouldn't be reblogging a photo of a minor. It just doesn't feel right. But there's no way, that was even implying that she was a prostitute. So I don't know where that's come. I've messaged her to say, if I've implied that you're a prostitute in some way, I apologise. I don't know where this anonymous person got that from. But I haven't heard back from her. I think she lives in America though, so time difference and everything else. Just seemed rather weird and random. Maybe it wasn't intended for me. Maybe it was intended for somebody else. But who knows? I also discovered last weekend. It's what's Wednesday now? Is it Wednesday? Let me check. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Look at me, I don't know what fucking day it is. Yeah, it's Wednesday now, and on Saturday, leading into Sunday morning, I spent 9 hours, 9 straight hours, not even 9 hours in total, 9 straight hours talking to somebody on Skype. I think I've only ever had like 2 or 3 Skype like video conversations. Like obviously I've typed, I've had sort of text messages from people on there before, but I think I've only ever had 2 or 3 Skype calls before. And this one was by far the longest, 9 solid hours with someone, and the time flew by. Eventually, the person I was talking to fell asleep about 12:30 at night, and they didn't seem to want me to hang up the phone call, even though they were dozing off. So I left them on. I left them on for a little while. I wasn't weird enough to sort of watch them sleep. I think I watched a few seconds every 5 or 10 minutes or something, just to see if they were awake or stirring. I didn't really want to disturb them. After about half an hour, though, it just got too weird. I don't really know much about Skype etiquette, like I said, because I'm not really used to it. So I wasn't aware of, if someone falls asleep on Skype, when are you supposed to hang up the call? Straight away? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Half an hour? I don't know. Maybe there is a Skype rulebook out there somewhere that I don't know. If you know, let me know. When is the right time to hang up on someone? And if you want to share a story like that, maybe someone you've been speaking to fell asleep on Skype and you watched them in a creepy way. If that's what you want to do, by all means. I'm not here to judge. I do plenty of creepy things, so yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of into Skype at the moment. I used to be a big MSN user, but I haven't logged into that all week, and I've been using Skype instead, because most of the people I've got on MSN I speak to on Skype anyway, or I can speak to on Skype. It'd be nice to have some more video chats though. So if you're a Skype user and you fancy a video chat, let me know. I'm always up for a video chat. But make sure you've actually got something to say. Don't just sort of sit there and expect me to to be the only one speaking. The chances are I'll monopolise the conversation anyway. So yeah, drop me a line if you follow me on Skype and you want to ask me something. Just talk to me. And if you don't really talk to me, I don't care if you're anonymous or not. If you want to have some input in a future video blog, like there's something in particular you want to know, or you think there's something I should do for a particular future blog, then there's a comment section below, and if you follow me on Skype, put it in my ask box. Okay, so stay classy, stay beautiful, and don't be shy. Talk to me. This is an interactive thing. I know it's just me ranting, but it can be interactive. I don't mind. I don't mind sharing my time with you. So yeah, I'll speak to you all later.